Hello, my name is Doug Engwall. I'm an emeritus faculty member in the psychology department, and it's a real honor to be asked to participate in this celebration of the life of Steve Horowitz. And it really is a celebration. It's a wonderful man and touched us all very, very deeply. If you were a student of Dr. Horowitz, maybe you took one of his excellent classes. He was a man who was committed to his teaching, loved his students, loved the subject matter, and was at the top of his game throughout his career. If you were a faculty member, maybe you enjoyed spending time with him in one of those wonderful faculty meetings that we all had to go to. I'm sure his wit and wisdom made the meeting just a little bit brighter. For me, well, most of my fond memories are outside the department. Steve Horowitz is a great friend of mine and of our family, and our family spent many, many times together on various holidays. My favorite is Father's Day. Our families would gather on Father's Day at Elizabeth Park when the roses were in full bloom. And we had our own particular tree that we'd usually try to park under and gather there. Sometimes we were able to do it. Sometimes we arrived a little late for our favorite tree. But we'd spread out our picnic lunch, and we'd bring out our instruments, and we'd play some dulcimers and some ukuleles, much to the delight of Steve and Adrian's daughter Zoe. She loved music. And we would wander through the roses and have just a wonderful time together. And I will miss gathering like we had in the past. I hope we continue to gather. It'll just be a little different than it was before. And that's something we'll have to get used to. But Steve was a wonderful man, a very accomplished musician, maybe not aware of that fact. He played a wonderful piano, and he played a pretty decent accordion as well. And in fact, took Matthew and I with him up to visit, I think, probably the only accordion museum in the country. It's in Northwest Connecticut. This fellow set it up in his garage. I think Steve's instrument was in there for some repair. But it was a wonderful little trip that we took. I'll remember that trip very, very fondly. And you might want to do it yourself if it's still in operation as a little pilgrimage. It's a great place to visit. And maybe you'll buy an accordion, much to the delight of your friends and neighbors. So Steve has now left us, and we have to exist on the memories that he's left behind. And these are warm memories for me, and I hope for you as well. And I trust you'll treasure those memories as life goes on. I know I'm a better person for having had Steve in my life, and his memory will linger with me for a very long time. I hope for the rest of my life. And I invite you to remember Steve at some time, and I hope that it brings peace to you, warms your heart, and warms your spirits, because he was a wonderful man. And he'll be sorely missed by his wife Adrian, Matthew his son, and Zoe their daughter, and also by my wife Karen. And Adrian and Karen were very close friends, and I hope will continue to be, as will I. So I wish them all peace. I wish you peace, that as we live out our lives without Steve in them, that peace will gather, the peace that passes all understanding. Thank you all for listening to this little tribute. Take care now. Goodbye.